What is up, YouTube? Sam from Nebula X here with our next war recap videos. And just because I'm running a little short on time today, I'm actually going to combine two of our last war recaps. So as you can see, we're getting back on our little roll here. So the first one going to come courtesy of the war against MPM, the Bad Boys, and as you can see, X getting the victory. It was not a very close war at all. They didn't even use the majority of their attacks, but X putting up a really nice war in this one. We can check out the war details real quick. 22 3 stars, just 3 2 stars, so very, very close again on those perfect wars. So I'm just going to go through just a couple of replays from this one, starting off with our boy Mudduck going in on their number 3 base. So just the nature of these wars that we've gotten into kind of recently, these last two at least, not mismatches, but definitely heavily in our favor, not the best designed bases. So that's why I'm going to try to kind of put these together, because there's just not a whole lot of content for them individually. But as you can see here, Mud going in, got a Queen Walk queued up with some Valkyries and some Hog Riders to clear up the backside of this base. So Queen is down, she's doing her thing, goes ahead, drops on a Rage spell. Probably not necessary there. I think she was going to be able to get through that, but that's going to keep those healers up as she encounters the enemy Queen. So she is going to go down, and the Queen is going to step up and get that air defense taken care of in just a second. Then she'll be able to continue on her walk completely, safe at that point. So just a few more trash buildings going down here on the outside, and then the Queen should be off here. All right, so now that sort of half of the funnel is created, all those Valks coming down, a couple of Valks coming out of the clan castle. Lava Hound comes out of the CC, so not going to be a problem at all for his Valkyries. Obviously, they're just going to stay out in front, and they are not targeting that Lava Hound, so it's just pretty much going to just wreck through this base. So this is kind of like a Southern Teaser style base, I guess. But as you can see, the Valks pretty much just ripped through the bottom half of that, and now it's time for the Hogs to come in here. Deploying them on all these defenses probably weren't even necessary in this raid, but everything just working its way around. Does have one heal spell going down there at the core, just to help those Hogs out as they encounter those Teslas, and that is pretty much going to do it for this base. It is all but over. The Valk's still running around. The Lava Hound is chasing them, but not going to give them any problems. King and Queen both still up with their abilities in the bag. Still going to take home full health heroes, as well as a swag poison spell in this one. So very nice job to our boy Mud. Beautiful, beautiful raid on that one. All right, let's drop down a couple of spots. Our boy Turbo Fry getting it done. Doing this one with a Go-Ho on their number 6 base here. So drops in those golems, does sort of a king swap here, so just sends in his king to get that enemy queen. She is targeting on those golems, so his king is going to be able to step up, get some value still in the rest of this raid. So bringing it to the end, that third golem coming out of the CC, all those wizards backing them up. Here comes the enemy clan castle. Drop that jump spell down, but unfortunately his wall breakers got in to that second layer of wall, since these are only level 7 walls. So like I said, base is not the most developed in this case, but his queen and those wizards going to be able to take out pretty much that clan castle, and then it's just time for the Hogs here on the backside. So sending him in, flanking his kill squad, doing a very nice job letting those golems do all of that tanking for him, and the Hogs just coming in on the backside. So they're going to rip through this base while the wizard and his queen take care of this entry point side of the base. So really nice job on these heal spells, keeping all of his Hogs healed up here. Just dropping them nice and early, making sure the Hogs make their way through. So cleanup wizard goes down on the backside. A couple of cleanup archers go down as well. And this massive swarm of Hogs making its way to the last couple of defenses here. And this one, again, all over but the crying in this one. So great job to our boy Turbo on this raid. Absolutely came in and just smashed this base. It looks kind of similar to a Town Hall 8 Spiral base, but as you can see, just came in, just wrecked it. So just a couple of more buildings to go down, and that will do it for this one. So nice job, Turbo. All right, so let's drop down. I'm going to show one Town Hall 8 raid from this one, And it is going to be our boy Aiden going in on their number 14. And this is a very common forum style base, which is why I picked this one out. And I just like the way that Aiden attacked it. So this is the Tootsie Roll. It had been a long time since I'd seen the Tootsie Roll base. So it was actually like the first thing I said when I scrolled through the bases in this one. So it gets the easy clan castle lore here, and then it's just going to mass hog this entire base. So that poison spell did a very nice job. Unfortunately, the wizards got just outside of it, but is going to try to draw them back in and then take them out with a couple of archers, as well as a couple of wizards here. So maybe went a little heavy on his wizards there. Was probably just a little bit worried he wasn't getting that clan castle taken care of. But look at this. Only a minute and a half, essentially, to just crush this base after, getting the clan castle taken care of. So just a very, very fast raid in this one. All those hogs making their way right into the core of this base. Drops down a heal spell. Probably not necessary. There are no threats for giant bombs there in the core, but I like, keeping all of his hogs healed up in the core. So as they start to make their way through the backside of the base, we're starting to see a couple of single bombs go off here. Does lose a couple of hogs, but just a massive swarm of hogs still up, and just going to rip through these last few defenses. And those wizards already doing their job, such that last heal spell down, get those hogs nice and healed up before they encounter that Tesla. And that is it. We are in cleanup mode, and just smash this base to pieces. So great job to Aiden. These foreign bases are never going to hold up in these higher level wars. So great job to recognize it and to go in and just absolutely attack it. And getting to take home a poison spell, actually, in this one, too. So great job, Aiden, and great job to everyone in X who was involved in this one. Quick shout out to all of the 6-star hitters in this one. Silver Moon, who is new to the clan. Miss Yoda, Mudhen, Warith, Maston, and L Main, all getting it done. So great job, guys. And let's hop over to the next war, and it is going to come, it just finished, as you can see, about an hour ago, against 845 R1. So, again, not a mismatch in this one, but X just absolutely hammering it. 70-58 was the final in this one, and again, they left a lot of attacks on the board. We left a few attacks on the board uncharacteristically, so, there will be some repercussions to come handed down from the top on this one. But as you can see, X, again, a massive advantage on the 3-star attacks, 20-11 in this case. So these guys did a decent job. They did hit most of our bases, but just not able to stack up to the ability that X had in this one. So let's hop over to their side. And as you can see, X doing a really, really nice job in this war, taking care of their top 3 bases, missing a couple of Town Hall 9s, but getting everything else cleaned up really, really nicely. So great job to all the guys at X. Unfortunately, from this war, none of the Town Hall 8s were significantly difficult. Some of them did take, maybe a second hit, because we do have some newer guys in the clan who are, testing out compositions. So, because of that, only going to show Town Hall 9 action from this one, and we are going to start right at the top. It's only going to be 2 attacks. So the first one going to come from AJ, 29. So AJ had a 6-star war and took out numbers 1 and 2 in this one. But I really, really liked this attack that he brought. So it was a believe stoned Gola with a zap quake in this one. So a couple of golems go down. Wizards in behind, going to get this funnel created, as well as take care of that enemy clan castle. As soon as he has a nice funnel created here, I believe his hero is going to come in from behind, and then we are going to see some quake spells go down, open up these compartments. That's going to get him access to 2 of the air defenses. So those golems going to go in, his king going to go in, take care of the enemy queen, as well as get those air defenses taken care of. Unfortunately, his queen gets wrapped around and then stuck on a wall, but eventually beats her way in to meet up with the rest of his kill squad. Goes ahead, pops his king ability. Air defense going to go down here. Expo going to go down here. 2 Teslas, I believe, going to go down. Maybe not. But Does go ahead and get his queen to take out a second air defense. Then a zap quake goes down on a third air defense. So 380 is down. And now going to go ahead commence with the Laloon portion of his raid. So 2 Lava Hounds go down, targeted balloons in behind. Lava Hounds soaking up all of those traps. No spells for this Laloon portion. So really has to do a nice job with his loon deployment, which he does. Everything working its way in. Everything was targeting those Lava Hounds. They were doing a great amount of tanking for him. As you can see, both Lava Hounds already down. And the balloon's just hitting that air defense. It goes down, but is taking a little bit of damage from those those air skellies. And a couple of back end loons go in here. So it is going to get pretty close here. As you can see, there are still a couple of worrisome defenses up. That wizard tower with those grouped up balloons is a problem. Those 2 Teslas together, that's a pretty big problem. But fortunately, those both go down to that 1 loon. And the last of the defenses go down. Gets a really, really nice split here on his balloons. And he's got pups everywhere working the outside, getting this cleaned up for him. So this was just a really, really nice raid. I really liked it. Like I said, AJ bringing a 6-star war, taking out 1 and 2. I just like this attack just a little bit better than his hit on number 1. So keep it up, man. I think this is maybe the second recap in a row, or at least I know you were involved in the cleanup episode from the last one. So great job. Keep up the good work, man. Glad to have you with us. All right, one more for you guys, and that's going to do it for this recap. And it is going to be from our boy Marked on their number 4 base. And again, another air attack in this one. And Mark doing it, as always, with his max attack. So goes ahead, drops in those quake spells. Going to open up this base. And now he has access to 2 air defenses, the queen and the clan castle. All of the objectives that he needs to hit to get this max attack underway. So wizards go down, going to get this funnel created in behind. Those golems, his heroes are going down, and in just a few seconds, those wall breakers going to come out and open up this wall section. Now everything going to start pushing its way in. And I really like this entry point too, getting some really nice defenses here. And a Lava Hound coming out of the clan castle, so that's not going to be an issue. I can't remember if this was a fresh hit or not. If it wasn't a fresh hit, maybe didn't need to send in his queen, then that would have been no problems on that Lava Hound. But gets it taken care of really, really easy. As you can see, his king and his queen are locked onto that town hall. So starts the Laloon portion, working his way in from just about 8 o'clock, and just going to work his way clockwise around the base. Lava Hound's doing a lot of tanking for him. Here is getting pushed back by that sweeper, but his queen did just snipe down that backside air defense, and as soon as that happened, went ahead and sent in his 3rd Lava Hound, and now going to start hasting those balloons in, get to that last air defense right as this last Lava Hound goes down, and that is going to do it. All of the defenses were taken out. Just beautiful, beautiful loon deployment on this one from our boy Marked, and this one got smoked by the air. So everything is down. The queen still standing tall in the core with just a little bit of health. She goes the opposite way of all of the other troops. Goes ahead, pops her ability to save her from that giant bomb, and that is going to do it on this one. So Marked is just can't say enough about how good he is at these air attacks. He gets them done for us pretty much every war that he is in. I've seen him do some ground attacks. They're also very good, but anytime he has a chance to put up a max attack, he's going to, and he is going to smash it. I would say about 80% of the time. So that's going to do it for these recaps, guys. I did want to give a shout out to the guys again from X, putting up the 6-star wars in this one. AJ, obviously, on those top 2 bases. Mudhen again, Maston again, Fortune Hunter, and Rufus. So good job to all of those guys. And just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek. So what's on tap from X? And we just spun, and we got randomly matched up against Purple Pigs. For those of you guys who aren't familiar with Purple Pigs, they are kind of the flagship or the first clan in the Clan Kingdom that is run under Clash Tutor. So I would encourage you to check them out on YouTube. You know, I think Heather is their main YouTuber, and you know, they have a lot of clans in the family. I know this is going to be a great matchup between these two clans. So really excited to bring you guys that one. Maybe, you know, we'll see some of that streamed by Heather later this week. I'm not sure though. I haven't seen her. I think she might be on a little bit of vacation from Clash, but you know, really excited for this war. It's going to be a great one, so stay tuned for that coming later this week. But that'll do it for this recap, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, this is Sam. Peace.
Give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, don't let it go. Come on. X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya.